Booyah. Poop. Poop tube. What's poppin'? We back. We doing another video. You know what time it is. Time for some snacky snack. We got the exciting continuation of our starter deck series in the PP Man's trading cards, racing card, racing cars card game. Choose your racer. Anyways, we got the return of X1 Man, starter deck 16, Wolves of Friendship, custom modified egg. What's up to the yay, man? BL's a man and the homies. BL Starman still here with us in spirit. We got Max. Wolves of Friendship immediately taking over the spot in the winner's circle over Tai Kamiya, starter deck 15. Very short-lived winner's run there. Able to stay on for one match, taking down Bielsa Man, which is hilarious. Honestly, kinda funny. Feels like it's like a little teaser showing the super cool, crazy, mega expensive Bielsa Man deck. Bielsa Man, the starter deck 14 advanced deck set, actually like 2 to 5 times the price of the other starter decks. So getting a little sneak preview of what the real combos and the firepower that deck's capable of. And we have the challenger here, starter deck 17. The next deck in line, we started all the way at starter deck 1 and versus starter deck 2, and we've made our way up, and this is where we're at now. So starter deck 17, advanced deck set, double Typhoon featuring Terrier Man and Lot Man. There we go, double Typhoon Cup special, actually custom modified with the double Typhoon Cup stamp on there. Super cool. Same with this. Yeah, we got some, talking about custom modified Mega Garglemans from EX2. Yeah, so we got something real fun and exciting. What we do, or what we like to do, is first deck to 2 wins stays on and moves forwards. Winner stays on to face the next deck in line, which will be starter deck 18, Guardian Vortex. Custom modified eggs from EX7, the Fluffy Man. Got Bioman. We got the custom modified Digiman's Liberator. Yeah, real cool stuff. So this is the next deck that the winner of this series will go on to face. So let's get to it. Enough messing around, enough talking, it's time to play. Terrier Man and the double Typhoon here. Able to take game 1. However, Wolves of Friendship, so very, very notorious deck, or we keep talking about how usually the Wolves of Friendship is like the cheapest or one of the cheapest starter decks a lot of the times. However, it's showing that it can keep up with the big dogs. Able to take on the Machines, or Dragons of Courage, starter deck 15. And now they're doing a great job against this deck, which this deck is like 5 times the price of this one sometimes. We can usually find this one like $7 sometimes if you're lucky. The starter decks are like $10, $15, maybe sometimes like $20. And the advanced deck sets, they come with the sleeves and couple extra goodies, right? They come with some fun promo cards or like a special pack. And then they also come with these sleeves. This one came with the sleeves, right? The different advanced deck sets come with different sleeves. This one, the double Typhoon, comes with these, which is really nice. Look how they look from the side. That's real cool. So yeah, doing a great job keeping up, holding it down, holding their own, and staying alive against... Okay, let's get a shuffle on our eggs. Since we do have 5 eggs, we got an extra egg here. That's a decent shuffle. Yeah, so funny thing is that sometimes price or the money doesn't mean everything, right? Especially in this game, which is funny because once you get into like the custom like tournament decks, I feel like those usually does really well. However, they just released one of the new advanced starter deck sets, which looks like it actually is pretty competitive at like the $30 price point or price mark, right? Which, funny enough, that's for the new sealed deck with the sleeves and all the promo extra cards in it, right? So if you're able to find the deck without the sleeves, it might be cheaper than that. And that's for like tournaments and stuff too, right? If you're trying to go to tournaments. If you're just having fun playing casually, that's a different story. But yeah, I think the new deck, they're saying that the new deck is doing pretty well at tournaments. Well, it just came out like a couple weeks ago, which is really fun. Yeah, we got a video on that. If you guys haven't seen that, we got all kinds of crazy fun videos. Actually been having fun playing the Dragon Ball Super card game, Fusion World. It's up to our memory setter, holding it down, keeping it real. Big dog. Man looking extra round and circular. Got them big flappy ears and nipples. Just kidding, those are his hands, I think. Alright, go ahead and get our memory set to 0. And without further ado, it's time to do Digimon Yu-Gi-Oh! Time to play. Let's go. Here we go. Get 5 off the top here. 4s and 5s. We did get a Rapid Man and a Gargle Man. Gargle Man's pretty cool card. We also got the Combo Henry, which this one wants a Garglemon and a Rapidmon. Ooh. So we do have two combo pieces already. Maybe this hand is a challenge. We're gonna keep it. You know what? We're gonna do something weird. Usually we like to get a straight climb up to the top, but looks like we got ourselves a fun little quest here, a little adventure. We're gonna try to get this special combo off on the Bible, or this freaking paragraph of text that's on here. Yeah, everybody's Bible sometimes it looks a little bit different, right? So yeah, let's go ahead and try that. That'll be fun. Yeah, since Double Typhoon won the previous match, they will be going first. Oh, look at that! 5 off the top, very good. And we're getting 4, 5s, and 6. We did get a Were Garuru man. This guy's crazy. This guy's crazy. Honestly, I think if we can get the Were Garuru man, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep this hand, because this card is what we want to get up to. So actually, we're also gonna keep this hand. So yeah, this will be real interesting. Another 4. That's funny. Whoa, what the heck? And one of these is upside down? Why is it upside down? Wait. Why is that card upside down? That's crazy. That's funny. Guess we accidentally put it back in there upside down. That's okay. And then this is way more than 5. Yeah, that's way more than 5. That's 7. There we go. Get 5 for our shields, our security setup here. And let's do it. Here we go. Yeah, since Double Typhoon won the previous match, so we'll be going first. Go ahead and pop an egg for our breeding phase. Get our Gumi Man. Yeah, so when we go first in Digimon, whoever goes first doesn't get to draw a card on the draw phase on the first turn, but that's alright. We do get the luxury or benefit of being able to play a card first. And we got something super cool, really crazy. We got a Gargle Man with jamming. So go ahead and set up our Gargle Man here. Pay 6 for that. And we're doing it. Here we go. We have 6 memories on player 1 side. There are no effects to resolve or that activated. Since we have crossed over the memory counter on the player 1 side over 0. At 6 memory now on player 1's or Wolves of Friendship on purple's turn. Here we go. We do get to draw a card for our first turn since we are going second as purple. And ooh, we getting super lucky. We getting the 1 of 1 Yaemon egg. Very nice. And we got another level 5. Kind of disastrous, but that's okay. Yeah, the funny thing also as well actually about this type of hand is now that we have so many big cards in our hand, we don't expect to have that many big cards in the security stack or in the shields. So that might be actually an advantage for the other player. That's one of the risks that we take when we want to keep a hand with something like a Were Garuru Man in it. So we do have a couple blockers. However, if they have jamming, blockers don't work on jamming. They are ineffective. Jamming goes through blockers. So yeah, let's just go ahead and play our Were Garuru Man here. The Pumpkin Man, really good at bringing back level 3s. It is a nice card because we will be able to play it for 6. However, Were Garuru Man having 1,000 more points, right? Because these are both level 5, and we could go up to level 6 the next turn if we want. However, the Were Garuru Man, how so crazy because they could swing twice in one turn, right? So that's why we kept this hand. It's because we got this card. This card's actually crazy. It's really, really good card. So we're at 6. We pay 8. So you can see right here it says 8. Play cost at 8. So we pay 8 to play this. We go from 6 memory to 2. And there are no effects left to resolve or that activate. So it's now player 2's turn. Here we go. We draw. Hey! And we get a green memory boost. This is perfect. This is really good. So green memory boost, really nice. Or really good card because it looks really cool, right? First of all. Custom modified, by the way. But also, you get to reveal the top 4 cards of our deck, and then we can add a green Digimon. So we could find any, or look for any Digimon that we want to get here, which is really nice. And then we also gain 2 memory the turn after we play this card. So the delay, you're not allowed to use it the first turn that you play the card. So the card stays on the board when you play it, and then we can use it after the first turn, the delay effect, to gain 2 memory, and then we would trash the card or put it in our discard pile. So first, we actually got a funny situation. They have a Were Garuru Man, right? Jamming is really nice. However, Were Garuru Man is bigger. Were Garuru Man is bigger than Gargoyleman's. So jamming is usually really good. However, Were Garuru Man's bigger than Gargoyleman, so they will be able to strike twice next turn, take out our Gargoyleman if they want, and then also be able to go into our security stack. So this is actually a really weird or interesting situation. What we could also do actually is we could cash in on Gargoyleman's effect, and then we could get the Inherited to get an extra 1,000. So we will be losing the jamming, however we will be safe. So let's do it. Here we go. Swing for 1 check here with jamming, and time to get lucky. Here we go. Very nice. Yeah, so we usually compare the numbers on the cards. However, jamming, Digimon with jamming are unaffected by battles in the security stack. The only thing that can get Digimon with jamming in the security stack is option cards. So an option card, if the effect of an option card were to go off, then it would be able to mess up the Gargoylemans. However, we're getting really lucky right there, right? Running into a Digimon. So yeah, the Digimon, do not delete Digimon with jamming in the security, in the shield. So yeah, look, our turn, once per turn, when this Digimon becomes suspended, one of our Digimon gains jamming. And what suspended means is when we turn it sideways, we suspend it to declare our move to another area on the board. And we went to the security stack there. Very nice. Where it's still at 2 memory. So now we want to protect our Gargoyleman. And unfortunately, playing the Rapid Man is gonna... We usually want to get the D-Digivolve on it, but it'll be fine. We're gonna protect our Gargoyleman. We're gonna keep our guy on the board, keep him healthy. So we turn this back up, and we Digivolve here. And we could Digivolve here on a black or on a green level 4 for 4. Or the Digivolve text actually says a level 4 with Gargoyleman or Rapid Man only costs 3. It only costs 3. So we want to pay 3 instead of 4. Give our opponent the least amount of memory possible to work with. Make it as difficult for them as possible to try and win this game against us here. And we do Digivolve, so Gargoyleman Digivolve to Lapimon. And we get to draw a card for Digivolve and check it out. Perfect. Absolutely beautiful. We get... Wow, I think there's only one of these. There's only like one of these or 2 of these in the deck. So we get another Rapidmon level 4 this time. Which is so funny. There's level 4 and level 5 Rapidman, but this one's crazy. This card went absolutely bananas bonkers the previous match. Doing an amazing job of showing us what the double Typhoon deck is capable of or all about. All right, we have 1 memory now. There are no effects that trigger. So here we go. Go ahead and draw. Hey, and speaking of, ooh, we getting level 4 Garuru Man here. There's only 2 of these, I'm pretty sure, in the Walls of Friendship. Very lucky we get this. Sometimes we never see this one. Crazy. Very good. And now we got an interesting decision to make. Wow. This hand kinda disastrous. When Digivolving draw 1. Oh, buddy, we really wishing for a level 3 right now. It might actually be correct. It might actually be correct to play the Pumpkin Man without reviving something, because we don't know when we're gonna get a level 3. Right? Having something with 7,000 points might be nice. The blocker, again. Oh, you know what? The blocker is actually not big enough. It's not big enough. So, yeah, really interesting, a weird situation here. Anyways, I know for sure we do want to swing with Garuru Man. So we're going to swing once here. We're going to try to get super lucky, right? This is the exact reason why we got the Garuru Man. We swing once for 8k. And we go to their security stack. And what do we get? Oh, super lucky. Security alert. Security alert. Security effect. Play this card without paying the cost. Getting so super mega lucky. Usually have to pay 4 for this one. Double Typhoon Cup special, actually. We got the stamp on here. Very nice. So start of our turn. If we have 2 or less memory, set it to 3. And then when we Digivolve into a Rapid Man, or when one of our Gargle Man or Rapid Man attacks, we can suspend the Tamer to suspend one of our opponent's Digimon. This is crazy. Wow, very lucky, very nice. Yeah, this is actually very funny. I was just noticing, I was looking on the GooTubes, I seen the One Piece cards, and I seen how good the One Piece cards looks. And I was wondering, I was like, dang, is they putting a lot more into the One Piece, like as far as the card quality goes? That's really interesting or crazy. The One Piece cards look really pretty. That's very funny. I mean, some of these cards looks really nice, but man, I saw the One Piece cards. I was like, are they going crazy mode on the One Piece cards? The One Piece cards looking really nice. It's very interesting to me. Anyways, getting lucky here. We survive our first swing. And now what we can do, when attacking once per turn by trashing a card in our hand, we can unsuspend. So we have 2 Mammoth Mans. Let's put one of these Mammoth Mans in the discard. We're going to trash one of those. Get to stand back up with our... Oh! Garuru Man. Very nice. And let's show these dudes how he gets funky, man. Nah, he look like he doing like a tornado twister kick. They saying they're on that double Typhoon. Nah, if they can do it, so can we. Let's get it, Garuru Man. Twist it up. Let's go. We're gonna swing again, so we stand back up since we trashed the card. We suspend them once more. And we get to swing again twice. Let's do it. And no whammies. Here we go. Boom! 5k. Very nice. And we live in, since we have 8,000, that only has 5,000. Very good. Alright. Still have 1 memory. So, what does this do? We can draw a card. And then trash a card. And then when one of our effects trashes a card, we can play a level 4 or lower. Ooh! So we could throw a level 4 in the trash on purpose. And then get it back. You know what? That might be nice. That might be nice. Set up a blocker. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. And then that'll actually be perfect memory too. So we're at 1 memory. We'll pay 4. So that plays around their Tamer. So we won't be giving them extra or, yeah. That's very good. So let's go ahead and do this. Here we go. We're going to Digivolve to Skull Mammoth Man here, which is actually very nice upgrade here. We get to go up to 12k. And then get to draw 2 actually for the Digivolve effect. So we Digivolve here. Actually, it's still sideways. And we pay 4, so we go from 1 to 3. We draw a card for Digivolve. Nice, we get a Bakemon. And we draw a card for the Digivolve effect. Ooh, are we getting super lucky on this one? Nah, Metal Garuru Man Ace in the building. Ooh, talking about pretty cards. Hold up. Wait a minute. Nah, this one pretty nice. Look at that glitter popping. Very cool. Awesome stuff. So now, got something very interesting decision to make here. Actually, it's very obvious. I think we want to trash the Bakemon, and then all turns, once per turn, when an effect trashes one of our cards, we can summon a level 4 from our trash. So there we go. We get our Bakemon back onto the field. Monster Reborn. Rise once again. Bakemon to our side. Very nice. And we're back to Green's turn. Alright, very good. We have 3 memory. We unsuspend for the beginning of our turn. And we draw a card for our draw phase. And Telamon. Very nice. Alright. Yo, another level 5. This is a weird game or hand. Yo, absolute bricks this time. Nah, we came to play. We got all the big dogs here with us now. What the heck? All the big dogs coming out to play this time. What? This is weird. Yeah, I feel like this isn't correct. We should dude, we need a redo. We need to start over, and that's not fair. How funny. Anyways, we're okay. It's alright, actually. So, yeah, Rapid Man, really crazy card. Very cool effect. And actually, level 4 was 7,000 points. Absolute beast of a machine the Rapid Man is. What a cool, crazy card. Can actually, when Digivolving, we can delete a level 4 Digimon. Then we can play a level 4 green or purple from our hand without paying the cost. Oh, shit. Oh, big baby. Cherubi Man. Nah, just because it ain't no Gargle Mans from the cover of the box doesn't mean that this level 6 ain't doing nothing. Let's go. Yeah, this guy looking crazy right now. The man's looking extra spicy. So this is interesting. We can suspend one of our opponent's Digimon. You know what? This might be a little bit of a slower play or turn. In my opinion, it would be... we haven't seen any level 3s, actually, in their security stack. But I think it's too big of a risk. I think it's too big of a risk to try to not, to swing. Yeah, so to not get the free Digivolve for the effect. So we're actually going to get the guaranteed Digivolve here. So we're not going to swing this turn. We pay 4 to Digivolve. Go to 1 memory, which is actually very nice. We draw for Digivolve, get a Rapidmon. And now we get to delete one of their level 4s. Get a Bakemon. Delete their level 4. Crazy. What the heck? This deck was made to counter this other deck, I'm pretty sure. That's hilarious. And then we can play a level 4 lower from our hand. We're trash. That's unbelievable. Cherubi Man, absolute beast. What a boss. And now we get to play a level 4. This dude usually costs 7. This dude costs 7. Check out the honeycomb print, by the way. Nah, this dude usually costs 7. That's crazy. Very nice. Awesome. And this guy has blocker as well, which is pretty cool. That's actually interesting. Very interesting. Which, if we suspend all turns once per turn, they'll get minus 4k. So they're at 12, so they will still be at 8,000. But That is something that we can do. That is something that they can do. Alright, anyways. Back to purple with 1 memory. Oh, and you know what? Uh-oh. They got... I forgot about this. They got the Metal Guru Man. So, when attacking, we may trash a card in our hand to delete one of our opponent's Digimon with the lowest level. Uh-oh, that's scary. Getting a little crazy here. Alright, we draw. Ooh, getting super lucky. Let's go. So we unsuspend at the beginning of our turn, and now we get a free draw. So finally, we get a level 2. So on an egg on a level 2, we digivolve for 0 for free on a purple. So this guy's level 3. All the eggs are level 2 in our deck, and we get a free draw. Oh, what? Both Metal Guru Mans? What? I'm pretty sure there's only 2 of these in here. That's so funny. We got both. That's unbelievable. And the Guru Man. Wow, the luck. The absolutely... What the heck? That's unbelievable. That's crazy mode. Alright. We can actually get back our mans from the trash here. I'm pretty sure. So what we're going to do is... We're going to swing, and the reason we stack these cards like this, because all the cards underneath the top card, we get the inherited effect. So when attacking once per turn, by trashing 1 card in our hand, delete one of our opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. What? Oh no! Oh no! I thought that let us swing. I thought that let us swing again. Did someone switch our cards? No, they editing this reality with the AI. What the hell? Holy shit! That's actually crazy. Where Guru Man going absolutely crazy mode. And we're gonna block. I think we're gonna try to block. Which, I mean, in reality, it doesn't... Oh my gosh. Holy shit. When attacking by trashing a card in our hand, delete one of our opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon? Holy shit. Oh no, that's a nightmare. And I think we want to get another... Let me see. Do we get the blocker out? Or maybe we'll get the Guru Man to get the inherited effect. Oh, we can draw crazy amounts of cards, actually. Draw one and trash one might be nice. Or do we get the blocker? We could get the blocker out. Let's make this a little difficult for them. We're gonna throw Bakemon, and then again, all turns once per turn. Whenever an effect trashes one of our cards, we get to play a card from our trash. So this is a little weird or interesting. The order of effects, right? Some people might say that we're allowed to block, and some people might say that we're not allowed to block, right? Because this guy has blocker. I'm going to say that they didn't block, though. I'm going to say that this effect went off first, since they are on the offensive, and we're going to check 1 card. 4,000. 4,000. Easy. They live. All right. Very nice. Now we are still at 1 memory, so we can digivolve. We could go to a bigger blocker with retaliation, actually. Oh, is that what we want to do? Maybe not. Maybe, what do we do? What do we do? Yeah, I think we want to set up the... Yeah, let's set up the blocker with retaliation, because we have the ace play, right? So we can counter on their turn with the ace here. Hands counter! Blast Digivolve, right? So for 3 memory, gonna go up to 2, and we draw a card. Hey, and we get another level 6. What the hell? Now we got all the big dogs. Maybe we should have swung last turn. Maybe we should have swung the previous turn, actually. Okay, crazy. Crazy, crazy. Alright, back over to green. And we draw. Oh, and we're at 2 memory, right? So this is funny. Now we get to see start of our turn. If we have 2 or less memory. If we have 2 or less memory, set it to 3. Very nice. Harry Wong. Very good. Our Wong's so hairy. And Harry Potter. Are you really? Throw your hands up. Get loose in the club. We gonna tear the party up. Get crunk. Anyways, now we have a big turn coming through, or for us. Which, okay, this is very weird. I think they have to. So we're gonna swing, right, with your Ruby Man. I think it's very obvious that we want to swing with your Ruby Man here. 12k plus 1k from the Gargle Man inherited effect, so we're at 13k. Again, this is why we stack the cards like this, so we can see all the cards underneath the inherited effects. So when this Digimon alternates once per turn, when this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle, trash the top card of their security stack. And then when this Digimon is suspended, it gets plus 1 KDP. So we will have 13,000. We're big enough to take this dude out. But hold it right there. Hand counter. Blast Digivolve. Mammothmon, Blast Digivolve to Metal Garuru Man. Ace. Very good. So they get to Digivolve for free. And now they can trash up to 3 cards. So what this does is, hand, counter, Blast Digivolve. They can Digivolve without paying the cost on the opponent's turn when they swing. Only when they swing, right? So when they suspend a Digimon to declare a move or an attack. And then when Digivolving, by trashing up to 3 cards on our hand, gain a memory for each card trashed. And then, yeah, so they're at 3 memory right now. So we can set them to 0 by trashing 3 cards here. Which we don't have anything to Pumpkin Revival right now. So, was that actually the correct play? Maybe it wasn't correct to set up the Metal Garuru Man. Maybe it wasn't correct to set up the Metal Garuru Man. Do we not counter? Do we not counter there? They do have retaliation. They do have retaliation, so if they swing into our guy, they will explode, actually. They'll also explode, but they get a boost of memory. Maybe it's better to set up the Skull Mammoth Man. Maybe we don't counter? Do we not counter? We do get a free draw. We do get to draw for free, and then we will be deleting Digimon for free. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. So we get to draw for Digivolve. We get a Mirror Man. Very nice. Okay. And now we want to trash the Mirror Man. 1 card, 1 memory. We could trash up to 3 cards here. We have to have a level 5 if we want to get it back up to 6. Having 2 Metal Garuru Mans will be crazy. So actually, unfortunately, I think we're gonna trash the Skull Mammoth here. Another one. Go to 1. Oh, maybe we keep the Skull Mammoth actually, and we trash the Garuru Man. Wait, what? We have to trash 2, don't we? We have to trash 2 more. Yeah, so actually maybe we trash both of these, and then we keep the Pumpkin and the Metal Garuru Man. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll trash these 2. So go to 0 now. All right, and they're at 0. Very good. Oh, and then let's not forget, all turns, once per turn, we can bring back a level 4. So we're actually gonna bring back, I think, this one this time instead of a blocker. Or do we want a blocker? Now, we want a blocker to protect our Garuru Mans. So let's bring back another Bakemon. Yo, purple going crazy. See, just like we said, just because purple doesn't cost as much as the other decks doesn't mean that they can't do some crazy stuff, right? Doesn't mean that they don't perform well. Oh, shit. We need a level 4. Oh, well, this is our level 4. Yeah, we could just have this guy over here. That's fine. Alright, and it's still green's turn. So they swung, and again, Rapidmon's effect trashes the top card of the security stack when they're able to... Oh, super lucky to take out a Digimon. Security alert. They don't get it because we trashed the card. It doesn't activate, right? It doesn't activate, so it actually trashes the card. Even though that's a security effect, they don't get it. Because of the crazy Rapid Man. Rapid Man doing a fantastic job here. Showing us what Double Typhoon's capable of. Very nice. Yeah, this advanced deck set going crazy right now. Both decks doing a real good job. Alright, and we're still at 0 memory, so it's not over yet. We can still do some stuff here. We need to play something small. Because the Metal Garuru Man's guaranteed to swing next turn. Unfortunately, I think it might be correct to just give them the Gargle Man. Unfortunately, but you know what? Fortunately enough, at least we have a Gargle Man to give to them, right? So there we go. Play that for 6. Yeah, and that was actually huge that they were able to get us down to 0 memory on our turn. Crazy. Yeah, so Purple doing a real good job of stocking up, fueling up on the cards there. And able to combo us down there to 0 memory. Getting a huge memory lead here. They're up to 6 memory now in their turn. Let's see what they could do. Here we go. Alright. We're going to go ahead and move up from the breeding area with our egg here for the first time in this entire game from both sides. And now we got something interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, they only have 8. They only have 8. So we could have gotten up to 4,000 points with this guy if we had 10 because of the Yemon's special effect. How many security cards? Oh, shit. They just won the game. They just won the game with that. We only have 2 shields. Hold on. We might get something crazy. Now, there's a giant missile in there. There might be a giant missile. I'm just playing. I'm not calling the giant missile, but it might be in there. It very well might be in there. Who do you swing with first? Let's swing with the small guy. If we lose the Metal Garuru Man, we won't get the deletion effect, so we have to swing with them first. 11,000 with retaliation. Alright, and when they swing, they delete the opponent's lowest level Digimon. So, Gargle Man level 4. And now we go for 1 check here. 11,000. Oh, and there they are. There's all the small guys. Level 3 Terrier Man. That's 1 check. Alright. We swing with oh geez. I think we swing with the Elecmon. Because if something bad happens, maybe we'll still have the Bakemon, right? Which I don't know what the hell could happen, but let's see. Oh, there he is again. These are both the... Oh no, those aren't the same cards. It's the same Digimon. Got the special promo pack Terrier Man from the starter deck box. Yeah, so the starter deck 17. And that guy only has 1,000 as well. We actually lived. Yo, Purple wins. Game 1 goes to Purple. Crazy. Yo. Wolves of Friendship sent all missiles online. Locked on targets. How? Metal Garuru Man showing us how it's done. Yeah, just because it's the cheapest deck most of the time doesn't mean that they can't win. Does not mean that the price matters. Yeah, money's not everything all the time. Crazy. Very cool. Wow, awesome. Yeah, purple wins. And they still have 6 memory, too. We could have played the raw. I think what we were going to do is we're going to play a raw Metal Garuru, man. So then we didn't have to worry about losing a big stack of cards underneath it. Which, that's one of the coolest things about the ace cards, right? They usually have a low play cost. You see that? Play cost is 6. However, the overflow mechanic, when this card would move from the battle area or under a card to another area, lose 4 memory. Yeah, so that was incredibly luck, I think, actually. Let's check out what was in the security stack here. Should we have swung the previous turn with Rapid Man? Oh, no! 2,000! We were so worried about running into something huge. And actually, it was a Matt Ishida as well. Matt Ishida was first, and then the next card was a Electmon for 2,000. Oh, a missed memory boost. So literally nothing that could explode. Oh, 4,000 points was the biggest thing that they had. So all the small guys, see, just like we were saying, that's the risk that we take when we don't take any level 3s in our opening hand, is that they could end up in the security stack or in the shields, all the small cards. Which there's no way for us to know that for our opponent, right? Unless they don't digivolve, but that might be them trying to psych us out, right? Because that Garuru Man play was such a good play, or a good starter to open up with. Absolutely amazing. Blasting out the gates there. Crazy game. Game 2 goes to Wolves of Friendship. Yeah. So, first deck to two games wins and moves on, right? So, Wolves of Friendship, purple able to hang on here and move on to a third match. We're going to a tiebreaker. We're going to a tiebreaker. Next game wins it all. This is for all the beans. This is for all the beans. Can they do it? Wow, this is very interesting. How exciting. How exciting. Wow. Unbelievable. I was questioning that Metal Garuru Man play. I was like, man, the overflow on the ace cards really detrimental. It can be disastrous. It can be such a disaster nightmare when the overflow actually combos for the other player who didn't play the ace card. That's how it works a lot of the times. It actually sets up combos for the other player, which is so crazy or funny. So yeah, we're able to get to 6 memory on that last turn there. That was awesome. What a cool, fun, crazy deck. Alright, and I actually saw what card was on the bottom. So we're going to do a little bit more shuffling here. There we go. That's nice. Get some off the top. Do it like that. Do it just like that. Just like that. Just like that. In the ass. What? No homo. Again. What's up to a team? Best paladin in the world from Emrys. Get all our cards here. Get our eggs back together. Get our hand back in the stack. And funny, we found the 1 green memory boost. I think there's one of these in the deck. And we didn't even play it. That's how fast that game went. Usually we're able to play the memory boost cards. Alright. Who's gonna win? What do you guys think is gonna win, huh? Place your bets now. We getting a second win on the board for our purple deck here for the Wolves of Friendship starter deck 16, or will the new dogs in town will the boys Terrier Man is Terrier Man and Lot Man, are they Are they actually boys, or is Lopman a girl? I don't know, like, that's kind of a weird conversation, huh? For some people. Some people get so picky about that. I feel like Lopman, I feel like Lopman, they might want Lopman to be a girl, but kind of looks like a boy to me as well, right? Could be a boy or a girl. I got no idea. What do you guys think? Lopman's the brown dog, right? Terrier Man's the white one. Yo, what the heck? We're trying to get these cards shuffled. I'm trying to slide them in from the side here. There we go. We got them super tight pack right there on the cards. They really hugging onto each other. Alright, I think that's a good shuffle. What do you guys think? I think that was good. Here we go, game 2. We're gonna go to game 2 because we only have 50 minutes. We only have 50 minutes here, so we're getting the tiebreaker right now. We're gonna figure out who's going on to the next video. This 5? I think that's 5. Oh shit, what the hell? This card is upside down. Hey, what the freak? What the frig? Nah, we finding the Rapid Man straight out the gate. You know what? Rapid Man can actually control the entire board if we get him out early. And we got a double Typhoon, which will help us search. So this is this is a decent hand. I know we were trying to say that about the previous game, but in my opinion, this is a pretty good hand. This is a pretty good hand. Whoa! Earthquake! No, that was actually Mimi My Mirror snacking on some cereal again. That was and this is not 5 cards. I could already feel it. There you go. Yeah, that was another 7. That was another 7. No, they want us to get 7 cards again. What the heck? Ooh, 3, 5, and 6, and a wisdom training. This is good. We're probably gonna draw a 4. So let's set up our security stacks now. 5 off the top, beautiful. And what the heck? Why are there cards that's upside down in here? There's 2 of them that's upside down. What was I doing? All right, is that 5? That's 5. That looks like 5, huh? All right. Are these upside down? No. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Since purple won the previous match, they will be going first. It's time to do. Let the games begin. May the best deck win. Here we go. Purple going first. Memory at 0. They do not get to draw on their first turn. Hey, X1 man. You back. Free Digivolve on a level 2 egg for 0 on a Tapirmon. X1 man, Digivolve 2. Non-stop miming nightmare. Alright, and actually, we do get to draw when we Digivolve. And look at that, just like we said, we called it. We are going to draw a level 4. And we got it! And we got it! We got our level 4. Big dog. And now, actually, something very important or interesting. We do got the Garuru Man. We got the Garuru Man. Oh, see? And this is the unrevised. I think this is the unrevised card. So that one that we saw from the previous match, that was actually from the revision pack. So this card was so crazy or so good that they had to start issuing a revision card. They had a special pack with this card in it. And if you went to like the card shops or the tournaments, they were giving out the cards. Because this one, look at the effect. By trashing a card in your hand, unsuspend when attacking. The other one deletes a level 4 Digimon. Right? This one unsuspends when you attack. So you could swing twice with a level 6, which is fucking crazy. So you would get this guy. You would get this guy, swing twice. And then yeah, you could swing twice the next turn with the level 6. Or you could swing once with this guy and then Digivolve and then trash a card. Holy shit, what the... Yeah, crazy. Or even crazier, if you have a level 6 that could unsuspend itself when you digivolve, like a Beelzeman, I'm pretty sure Beelzeman can do that, then you could swing twice with Beelzeman in the same turn as well, which is fucking illegal. that shit is crazy. So we can get the Maraman popping, but just like we said, this Wergaruru Man, such a crazy card, unbelievable. This is not fair. Holy shit, we got the Wergaruru Man again on turn 1. So let's see, will they win? Will they win it? Can they win big here? We're gonna get the Wergaruru Man. We'll take a little bit of a risk here. Send our opponent or the other player to 8 memory. We're gonna give them all the memory in the world to work with or play with here. Alright, here we go. No effects left to resolve. Oh, and we hitting it big. Yeah, see, there's Lopman. Is that a boy or a girl? That's so funny that we were just talking about this. Is that a boy or a girl? By the way, I'm not saying that the Digimon cards are ugly. I'm just saying that the One Piece cards looked really nice when I saw them on video, right? And here we go. We flip the card here. And we want to get a free Digivolve. We want to get a free Digivolve here. Digivolve for 0 on a level 2 green egg, green card. And free draw. Yeah, since we are going second, we do get to draw on the first turn. Hey, and here's our level 3's Terrier Man Assistant. Very nice. So we could actually set up this double Typhoon combo now. Reveal top 3, add a green Digimon and a Tamer. And then return the rest to the bottom of the deck. We don't have any Tamers yet, so it is very likely that we will find a Tamer. And then we could play a Terriermon, a Lopmon from our hand without paying the cost on the delay. So next turn, we will be able to play a Terriermon for free. Which actually, this one is the exact Terrierman that we want to combo with. Because we'll get plus 4k DP. Which, that'll give this guy 1,000 plus 4,000. They'll be up to 6,000 on a level 3, which is huge. Yeah, we got all kinds of memory as well. So, do we do this now? Do we double Typhoon? Do we double Typhoon? Oh yeah, and look at the security effect on this one. So people really going crazy when this deck came out because the security effect and just the regular effect on this card is really good. But look at this: suspend 2 of our opponent's Digimon, then place this card in the battle area. So yeah, if they had like a big board full of stuff, you just suspend their Digimon and then usually lock them up real good, or stop them from destroying your shield or your board, which is really nice. So let's see. I think we do want to get the Rapidmon out, do we? This is interesting. This is very interesting. The Rapidmon on a Terriermon, he has to Digivolve. When this Digimon becomes suspended, does that count when we Digivolve into this Digimon? I would say so. I would say that if we Digivolve into this guy, that's interesting. Maybe not. Maybe that's cheating. Yeah, let's play this double Typhoon, I think, for 3. So we're at 8, we go to 5. We reveal top 3. So what happens when we reveal is we both players get to see the cards that we flipping over. Wow, and we got it. We got a Tamer. Very nice. Very good. So we want a Tamer. Then let's check out this custom modified Gargomans here. What does this guy do? For each green Tamer we have, suspend one of our opponent's Digimon. They don't unsuspend during the next unsuspend phase. And then when attacking, return one of our opponent's suspended Digimon with DP less than or equal to this Digimon's DP to the hand. Okay, that's crazy. Playing a level 4 is also very nice, though. Does it have to be a 2-color? No, it says green. It says 1 green Digimon. Let's check out the Mega Gargleman this game. A little bit more expensive. They cost 5. And you know what? We also have the Antilamon for 3. A cost of 3. Which might be nice. And then we could also actually bring something back from the trash. You know what? We might have to wait. We might have to wait on this guy. Or do we get this guy? Stopping them from attacking on another turn is crazy. And then actually returning them to the hand on top of it. Yeah, deleting a level 4 doesn't happen. So yeah, we're going to check out this Gargleman. We're going to check out the Gargleman. Now, Cherubi Man goes to the bottom of the deck. And we're at 5 memory. Very good. Maybe we play a level 5, actually. Maybe we just play the level 5 here. Play this to get to level 6. And then if we have another suspended Digimon, return 1 green Digimon card from our trash to the hand. That's cool. Playing the Rapidmon for free. Maybe this isn't the play that we want to make yet. Maybe we don't do this yet. Maybe we don't play the Terrier Man or the Rapid Man yet. I mean, we are at 5, so they won't only have 3 memory if we do this. Or we could play one for 7. Right? We could play this guy for 7 instead. And then they would only be at 2 memory. Yeah, 1 memory is not that big of a deal. Especially this guy's at end of attack. We may play a green level 3 Digimon from our trash on end of attack. I don't think we really worried about that too much. Yeah, let's play this. Let's play the Antilamon. Let's try this. So we go from 5 to 3 here. I think that's better because the Rapidmon has D-Digivolve. So if they get a big level 6 character out, we can D-Digivolve them, which is huge. Alright, we up to 3 memory now. There are no effects left to resolve or to activate. So we go ahead and we draw a card. Tapirmon, very nice. And we go ahead and we move up here with the Tapirmon out of the breeding area. I think that's what we want to do. Because they'll have retaliation, which will be nice. And then we also have a couple of other level 3s that we can play as well, which will be nice to get out. And now we want to swing. Yep, I think we want to swing. With where woo, man. So swing for 1 check at 8K. Here we go. Time to get lucky. Oh, what did we just say? Nah, there's a giant missile waiting for us. Nah. Terrier Man and Lop Man said, you guys over on the Wolves of Friendship, we're Garuru Mans, Metal Garuru Mans ain't the only big dog with the missiles. Nah. They firing back. They firing back. They got their own secret high tech. Yeah, nah. Nah. They got that alien technology right here. They super advanced with it. Nah, they in the space age. It is rocket science, actually. Nah, what does this card do? Nah, double typhoon firing back. Security alert, security alert, security effect. Activate this card's main effect. Suspend one of our opponent's Digimon, then return one of their suspended Digimon to the bottom of the deck. One of their Digimon can't unsuspend until the end of their turn. Holy ballsack. Oh, baby. Nah, sometimes this game's about getting lucky. So now Tapirmon unable to move, and we're going to send back the Wergaruru Man back to where he came from. Schmeck out of here, boy. Get the schmeckle out of here. Enough of this nonsense. Quit. So here we go. Here. And we put them on the bottom. The bottom of the deck. Alright. Crazy, crazy. And now they can't unsuspend. They can't unsuspend until the end of their turn. Yeah, one of their Digimon can't unsuspend until the end of their turn. Okay. Yeah, so if they had a special effect that will let them unsuspend, they're not allowed to do it, right? Crazy. Oh, snap. Oh, unbelievable. Yeah, putting a stop. Yeah, so just like we were saying with the double typhoon, now double typhoon coming through. Now let's take these dudes for a spin. Let's go. Now we hitting the spin cycle right now, baby. Uh-oh, and this changes everything now. What a disaster. So we do have a wisdom training, which will let us, on the delay effect, it will let us digivolve with the cost reduced by 2, right? Which is really nice. That's a very cool, crazy effect. We could load up the board here. We could try to set up the Tapirmon to get another retaliation effect as well, which would be nice. And then try to swing for a lot of small guys all at once, or to try to control the board with the retaliation effect. So they have a lot of big guys coming out, so actually getting retaliation set up would be nice. Wow, that was an unbelievable turn. Just putting the stop to that Wergaruru man's shenanigans before they ever got started. Yeah, now this Skull Mammoth man actually not looking so hot. Uh-oh. Speaking of hot, it's time to turn up the heat, I think it is. Man, do we digivolve immediately? Reveal the top 2. Yeah, so Wisdom Training, really cool. We get to reveal top 2 and add a purple. And then delay, we get to digivolve with the cost reduced by 2, right? I think we want to set up the Tapirmon now. And we want to wait for the Gotsumon because they have retaliation straight out the gates. And also because we could protect them in our breeding area, so we can guarantee that we will have them to be able to pop the retaliation off, right? So we're going to play the Tapirmon for 3 here. And we're going to digivolve to Merriman here. Turn up the heat. Let's go to 2 memory now. Digivolve for 2. And here we go. Level 5. Perfect. Now Ashka want to burn. Time to light it up. Big dog. And yeah, we got a Mammoth Man for our draw on our digivolve. Now we're back to green here for 2 memory. The turn has ended, so Giant MiSsiLe has now done its job, has run its full course. All missiles have launched and made a successful journey to their targets, or to their destinations. So here we go. We're at 2 memory. We get to draw a card on green. Ooh! Now green striking back. We have now entered the House of Mirrors. We in the Matrix, baby. They also got an ace of their own. The Mega Gargle Man. So this is the dude from the cover of the box. Or the card that's on the cover of the box. Very cool. Yeah, actually funny story or funny thing about this deck is this is actually the deck which it's custom modified now. So when I first played it, that was a long time ago, right? But it was actually the first time I ever played Digimon. It was the first time I ever played Digimon in real life. I took this to one of the events or tournaments, the Double Typhoon pre-release event, which was crazy. Or I don't think, maybe it wasn't the pre-release, it was the, oh, it was the Spring Break. My bad. It was the Spring Break, the Double Typhoon Spring Break event. Which was, yeah, it was the first time I ever played Digimon. At one of the card stores. Crazy, crazy experience. Fun stuff. Alright, let's see. So, I think, yeah, we're gonna move up out the breeding area here. And now we are going to activate our delay effect. So we drew our card for our draw phase. We move to the breeding phase. We pop on up to the main board with our Lopman from the breeding area. And now we can activate our delay effect. We may play a Terriermon or a Lopmon from our hand without playing the cost. And we got the Terrierman Assistant, which rule, name also treated as Terriermon. So this counts as Terriermon. Look at man, he getting studied up. Speaking on the Bible. Yeah, I think so. Very good. And now we have used the delay effect, so we get to put this in our discard pile. And we can actually swing for 2 checks here for 6,000 points, which would be crazy. That would be crazy. Let's see. Once per turn, one of our Digimon gains Alliance. And then end of attack, we may play a level 3 from our trash. Okay, so I think what will be the correct order of operations here is... what does this do? For each green tamer, we have suspend one of our opponent's Digimon. Then they don't unsuspend. Yeah, so we don't have to swing yet. We could also actually, instead of trying to Digivolve into the level 6 here on the Antilamon, right? Because we might want to have a tamer for this. We could actually save it for the Mega Gargoman Blast Digivolve, which this card has blocker and reboot, right? For 12k points, we would have blocker. And then we would also be able to suspend 2 of our opponent's Digimon when Digivolving on their turn. Then 2 of their Digimon can't unsuspend until the end of their turn, which is really good. And then when we Digivolve, or end of attack, we may unsuspend as well, which is really cool. So yeah, we got 2 very good level 6s here. However, with this one, we probably want to have the memory setter out, or at least 1 tamer. Maybe we could actually Digivolve to a level 4. That's also a possibility. On top of a Terrierman, this would cost 3. Instead of on a green or yellow level 3, it would be 4. Got some pretty interesting plays or options here. I think what we want to do is, maybe we could get one of the level 3s back. So we're going to swing for, let's see, when an effect suspends this Digimon. So we're going to give ourselves the Lopman. We're going to give them, we're going to give Lopman Alliance. And they're going to use Alliance on the Terrierman. So 2 is better than 1. We're going to use the power of teamwork here. And what happens again, like we said, when an effect suspends this Digimon, we use Alliance to suspend it. They get plus 4k DP for the turn. Very nice. So now, usually, since we played this card this turn, it wouldn't be able to swing or suspend. However, we have Alliance. So really cool effect on Alliance. And the double Typhoon combo here. We're able to get up to 6,000 points for 2 checks on a level 3. So we're going to check 2 security cards, hopefully, if we're able to survive. 1 check at 6k. Ooh, 5,000. Easy, baby. Nah, easy. Let's go. Okay, that's 1 check at 6,000 and 2 checks. And, ooh, 2,000 points. There's all the level 3s. There's all the level 3s. Yeah, those hanging out in the security stack. That's hilarious. All right. So they're able to survive. Very good. And, man. we kind of want to guarantee that Antilamon lives here. We could actually also just play the Gargoman for 7, right? And we could set up the blocker and the armor purge. Alliance, not that crazy of an effect now, in my opinion, on the Lopmon. So maybe the Rapidmon Digivolve is a good choice here, because they also have armor purge, which will be nice. So if they're somehow able to get over 7,000 and pop this guy, that might be okay. You know what? The memory setter is looking pretty good though. Let's get our memory setter out. Yeah, because we still have a guarantee on a blocker. We're able to protect ourselves with the Mega Gargoman here, right? So actually, if we're worried about taking too much damage, we still have a blocker with the blast counter, or a hand counter, blast Digivolve. So yeah, let's set up the Henry Wong again. We're gonna get our Harry Wong out. Bust out our Harry Wong real quick. What? What did he say? Real quick. Oh, you know what? And we can actually also take out the Tapirmon for free. Let's do that. Let's take out the Tapirmon for free with the Antilamon. So now, even crazier, we're baiting them a little bit. We're gonna tell them if they can get over 8,000 points and swing on our Antilamon, if they can swing on our Antilamon, maybe they could take it out, right? Oh, that's dirty. That's dirty. That's sneaky, sneaky. All right, here we go. We draw. Max back in the building. Throw your hands up. Get loose in the club. We're gonna tear the party up. Get crunk. All right, let's pop an egg. Whoa, and we getting super lucky. Finding the Yamon again. Very nice. Free Digivolve on the Goku. On the Goku man. And talk about luck. We got another Goku man. Hilarious. Oh no, and we have retaliation. And on deletion, game 1 memory on the Maraman. Oh, buddy. Disaster Nightmare. Such a juicy target for Maraman to actually be able to swing and land on an Antilamon, or actually able to take out one of these Terrier Man or Lopmans. So actually a lot of different targets for Maraman to hit. Yeah, and I think we want to go for the big dog. We do have a Mammoth Man, but it's a blocker, right? Maybe the correct play is to Digivolve, which, I mean, 7k blocker is not big enough to stop anything right now. We do have a bunch of retaliation in the works, so maybe that'll be nice to actually set up the retaliation. And this guy already has retaliation, right? So if we did that, if we played the retaliation, I think the memory setter would be too slow. I feel like, because their board is stacked up like crazy right now, right? So I think the memory setter right now would be too slow. So maybe setting up another raw go-to man or a blocker would be nice to be able to stop the 2 little guys at least. Yeah, having an extra body out I think will be really nice. And then we would also be playing around the memory setter. So we wouldn't be sending them to a lower amount of memory. We'd just go around it and get something big out on the board instead. Yeah, I think we're gonna... Unfortunately, we don't know that they have the ace, right? Which, again, the deck only comes with 2 aces, and we found one of them. So they're gonna suspend to declare their move onto the Antilamon, because they want to cash in on this on-deletion, gain 1 memory effect on the Maraman. However, unfortunately... Hold it right there! Not so fast! Hand counter. Blast Digivolve. Antilamon Digivolve to Mega Gargoman. And what happens when we Digivolve? We may unsuspend. So Antilamon was actually vulnerable to attack. Oh shit! They have retaliation, huh? They have retaliation. Oops, maybe we don't do that. That might be the worst thing we could do. Yeah, because they'll just explode if we... Oh no, that actually works! The retaliation messing us up. Yo, Tapirmon, the best card! Yeah, don't blast counter. We don't do it. we celebrating a little too early there. We're getting too excited. Oh, buddy! Tapirmon, non-stop, Mimi Nightmare. Wow. Holy cow. Crazy. And now they get an extra memory. Yo. Things looking up, actually. Things not so bad after all for purple here. Then we can actually set up the wisdom training. We're going to do a wisdom training to get the combo off next turn. So we go from 3 to 1. Nah, things looking all right here. Yeah, I was just trolling you guys. And now we get a purple card. We get a purple card. We get a Pumpkin Man. We're going to add the Pumpkin Man, I think. Having a blocker with retaliation would be nice. But I think the Pumpkin Man to bring back a Tapirmon might be nice, actually. Do we have another level 4? Maybe not. You know what? He is cheaper. He is cheaper. Yeah, we don't have any level 4s to Digivolve on. So maybe Pumpkin Man is correct. Yeah, we'll try getting the Pumpkin Man there. And then we put this at the bottom of the deck. Right? Reveal top 2. Add 1 purple. Return the rest to the bottom of the deck. Yep. Let's set up our combo now. Uh-oh. Maybe... Do we get a pumpkin? No, we set up the blocker now because we want to stop the small guys. So there you go. Get their blocker there. So for 7, we're at 1. We go to 6 memory. Yo, and this game getting super exciting. It looked like Mega Gargo Man was going to go crazy. Alright, very good. Back to green. Here we go. We unsuspend for the beginning of our turn. For our unsuspend phase. And we draw a card for our draw phase. Oh, we're hitting it big. Nah, we snacksing, baby. We got that Burger Man. Now, Interior Man have a little snacky snack. We go ahead and pop an egg for our breeding phase. And get a free Digivolve here. And we draw a card. Ooh, another double Typhoon. What's up, guys? High five. High five, everybody. Yay. High five. What is that? Why is this? Why you got those marks on his hands? What the heck? And then, yo, what's up to exercise? We getting our exercise on. And I think we give Lopman Alliance, right? We want to give Lopman Alliance again. And we're at, how much? 6 memory? Yo, so we got like infinity memory right now. So how would this happen then? On Terrier Man, this would cost 3. This would cost 3 on Terrier Man. So Terrier Man would be going up to... Oh shit, this is kind of a weird turn. This is kind of a weird turn, actually. Because of how we... Oh, you know what? We could just play the Gargo Man. We could just play a Gargo Man. They do have retaliation, but they currently cannot swing, right? So this might be checkmate if we can set up the Gargo Man, actually. Yeah, it might be early game over or lights out for them. So this would, how big would this be? This would be 6,000. So we have to Digivolve. We have to Digivolve, right? Which actually, I was kind of worried about the Digivolve there. Oh, and we could actually get reduced cost. So I was kind of cringing at the thought of, yo, so it looks like we're not playing this Rapid Man right now. Because this would cost 3. However, this one only costs 2. This one costs 2, which is very nice. It doesn't have the same... number or as big of a number on it as well. But maybe we could get to, you know what? But if we do this, this would cost 2. And then doing this would cost 4, so that would be 6. No, it's actually better to just play this one. This card's too good. Yeah, this card's too good. And it has Armor Purge. Has Armor Purge, so it actually plays around the retaliation play. And then we'll give their blocker minus 4k as well, actually. So let's do this. We're gonna Digivolve for 3 here. We Digivolve for 3, okay. And so we go from 6 to 3, and we draw a card. Oh, we get jamming. There we go. That's what we want. Perfect. Oh, shit, baby. Oh, shit. Nah, things just turned around. Hold on. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Oh, and Harry Wong. Nah, Harry Wong taking care of business. He got that future side. Them glasses ain't just for decoration, baby. Now, when attacking, when Gargleman or Rapid Man attacks, suspend this tamer, suspend one of our opponent's Digimon. Oh, baby. Which in reality, it doesn't matter because Gargleman has jamming, right? But yeah, just in case we were worried about the blocker stopping us. It's alright, actually. And so what do we do now? What do we do now? Yeah, I think do we suspend now? No, we Digivolve. So we gave ourselves Alliance on Lopmon. Now we Digivolve for 2. Because this has a reduced cost on Terrier Man or Lopman. Cost 2 to Digivolve. So we go from 3 to 1. We draw a card for Digivolve. We get a Cherubi Man. Hey, there they are. Yo, Cherubi Man, actually really cool card. And now we're up to 5,000 plus 7,000 plus 1,000. That's 13,000. For 2 checks. Wow. So this is essentially a level 6. This is essentially, that's basically Mega Garglemans. That's basically Mega Garglemans. Hilarious. 2 level 4s able to get up to 13,000. And then actually when Alliance suspends one of our Digimon, this Digimon may Digivolve into a 2-color green Digimon card in our hand with the cost reduced by 2. So we don't have to do that, but we can do it, right? So if we have a green tamer, effects can't delete this Digimon or return it to the hand or deck. So we do have a tamer. We have the Harry Wong here. So we're going to go ahead and swing with jamming, which is unaffected by blocker. And then we're going to use Alliance to suspend this Digimon as well. However, we have Terrier Man Assistance special effect that we get a reduced cost Digivolve, and this would usually cost 4 or 3, which we get the Gargleman Rapid Man effect. So this only costs 1 to Digivolve now because of Terriermon Assistant, because he's studied up. And it doesn't change the numbers because these both have 7,000 points, but we're getting the cool combos popping. That's pretty fun. And now we actually do get an extra 1,000 from Rapidmon, so we're up to 14,000 for 2 checks. And then let's not forget to do that as well. And we also get to draw another card for Digivolve. Double Typhoon Cup special. Let's go. So up to 14,000 for 2 checks. And then also when attacking once per turn from Gumimon, we finally get the, if we have a green tamer, we draw out a card effect. Hey, we get another Rapid Man. Yo, big flex. Not exploding, blasting onto the scene. Let's go. Very cool. So, let's do it. Here we go. 2 checks. Gabu Man. Super lucky. And 1 more check. No, what the hell? There's only 2 Gabumons. What the heck? That's fake. That's unbelievable. Very cool. Okay. And now, do we have another? We do have another level 5. We'll be unaffected by, is it Digimon effects? Hold on, what does this say? Your opponent's effects can't delete the Digimon or return it to the hand, so retaliation will have no effect on us. Retaliation don't work around these parts, big dog. Yeah, retaliation has no effect. Not on us. Alright, so... Oh, do we Digivolve here? Or we could play the... Yeah, we could actually just play the Gargomans, the Mega Gargoman here. Yeah, we could play the Mega Gargoman. Because at the end of their attack, they may unsuspend. This might be a little bit of a risk, and it costs 7, but I think it'll be fine, right? Let's try this instead. So we go to 7 here. Alright, and we're on to purple's side at 7, which actually they also have the wisdom training. So this might get a little spicy here. Let's see what could happen. Let's see what they could do. We draw. Oh, we're Garuru Man. Speaking of spicy, okay. Here we go. Now time to do it up. There's a time to win. It's time to win now. Here we go. Might be purple's last turn here. So, man. I guess we get the Digivolve first. Guess we want to Digivolve. So when Digivolving, draw 1, then trash 1. So we get to draw 3 cards here. With the reduced cost of 2, we're going to pop our Wisdom Training. And what this says, one of our Digimon may Digivolve into a purple in the hand with the cost reduced by 2. So we're going to use the delay effect, pop our Wisdom Training, put that in the discard. So instead of this costing us 4, it'll cost 2. So we go from 7 to 5. And we draw a card for Digivolve. Get another Mammoth Man, very nice. And we draw another card for our effect, and we get a Tapirmon. And now we have to trash a card. We'll trash the Tapirmon. I guess we'll trash the Tapirmon. And now when an effect trashes one of our cards from our hand, we get to play a level 4 from our trash. Oh, yes, we do have a blocker. Okay. Let's try to get a blocker because we're at 1 shield. We only have 1 shield remaining. So we get a blocker to try to stop them. And we're at 5 memory now. So what do? We do have retaliation. We can actually explode the... oh my god, we can explode the Rapid Man. Oh, but they have a Mega Gargoman with blocker. Oh no, we could explode the Rapid Man now. We weren't thinking about this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe we messed up. Holy shit, maybe we messed up. Maybe we messed up. Holy shit. Oh no, did we mess up? Holy ballsack. We might have messed up. Purple might be able to win. Purple might be able to, oh my god. Holy ballsack. No freaking way. Holy shit. Okay, we're gonna swing. Let's go, Mammoth Man. And we're gonna take out Rapid Man. Oh no, we weren't thinking about this. Oh no. Rapid Man going bye-bye. Rapid Man going bye-bye. Oh my god, is there 10 in the trash? There's no way. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, there's only 8. Ah, there's only 8. Okay. Okay. And now, Gotsu Man will swing. And they'll be able to take out Gargomans. They'll be able to take out Gargomans. Yeah, maybe we should have tried to get the level 5s here, right? Because they would have been affected by retaliation. And then we could have blast Digivolved over 13,000 with Mega Gargomans. Holy shit. Oh my god. This is actually crazy. So yeah, even though this card has 6,000 points and they only have 4,000, Goatsuman has retaliation. So now this explodes. Uh-oh. Crazy. However, they do lose 2 points to memory when they swing. Because you can see right here, retaliation. Your turn when this Digimon attacks an opponent's Digimon, lose 2 memory. When this Digimon is deleted in battle, delete the Digimon at battle though, right? So that's retaliation. Okay. Holy cow. Maybe it would have been correct to... Nah, because if we blocked with the Mega Gargoman, Mega Gargoman would have overflowed. Oh my goodness. Now they have 2 blockers. Holy shit. Holy shit, what the hell? When Digivolving? Oh my gosh. This might have been a huge misplay. Uh-oh. They have so many blockers. Oh my god. Alright, now we play another blocker. Blockers coming through. 3 to 4 memory now. We got 3 to 4 memory. Okay, hold on. Oh, you know what? I see something. Do you guys see it? I see something. Might be alright, actually. It might be okay. Look at this. So, we're at 2 blockers, right? It looks really good. It looks really good over here. We draw a card. And we get a Gargomans. Oh shit, even crazier. Okay, we pop up out of the breeding area. And wow, Gargoman actually huge pickup here. So if we were in the super disaster, we got the Gargoman, right? We draw a card for Digivolve. Hey! Fist bump. Fist bump, let's go, big dog. Yeah. Double Typhoon Cup special or Harry Wong. Coming to play, giving these dudes the business. We Digivolve for 2. We get our Harry Wong here, and now look at this, our Harry Wong, right? The future sight. When one of our Digimon with Gargomon or Rapidmon in their name attack by suspending this tamer, suspend one of our opponent's Digimon. So we're gonna swing with the Gargoman first. Unstoppable, or not unstoppable technically, right? But unblockable, right? Because they have jamming. They give themselves jamming. Oh, you know what? We could give jamming to Mega Gargoman Ace. We could just give jamming to Mega Gargoman Ace instead. So we're going to declare our move with Mega Gargoman. Or with our Gargoman. We're going to give Mega Gargoman jamming. And now they will be unblockable. Then we're also going to suspend one of their Digimon. So we're going to suspend Mammoth Man with our Henry Wong. They're going to block with Bakemon. So these 2 collide and they explode, right? Because they both have 5,000. We also get to draw a card because of Gumiman. And hey, we get a giant missile. I think that's the card that really, really sealed the deal or for us, or laid the final nail in the coffin there. And now they have no blockers remaining. We swing once with jamming. Skull Mammoth Man, unaffected by battles or undeletable in battles against Digimon in the security stack. So even though it's 12k to 12k, we survive. And then, again, end of attack, or when Digivolving, we may unsuspend. So we unsuspend. And then we swing again. No cards remain for Wolves of Friendship. Game 3. And the set in the series goes to... Well, maybe not the series, right? Because the series, I think, is the collective... I don't know, we could say series, but I think it's the collective set of matches from Starter Deck 1 all the way up or forwards, right? So yeah, the game and the set goes to Double Typhoon. Double Typhoon able to take the winner spot, and they will be moving forward. Yeah, they take the winner spot, and they will be moving forward to the next video to face the next deck in line. Starter deck 18, Guardian Vortex. Freaking sweet. Very awesome. Ooh. Very cool. Yeah, so hilarious. Now we've got a funny situation all the way from starter deck 15 or 14. Yeah, ever since starter deck 14, we've been having a new champion every video, basically, where the next deck or the newest deck will be, or has been winning ever since then. Yeah, because before that, before Beelzeman dethroned the current champion at the time, Starter Deck 10, Parallel World Tacticians, Starter Deck 10 was able to win all the way from 10 all the way to 14. So they were on a huge win streak there, going absolutely bananas or crazy. Which, funny enough, I noticed that one of the cards, we might have been using it incorrectly. The Witchmon actually can only Digivolve on purple cards. So I wonder if we were accidentally using the Witchmon to Digivolve on yellow Digimon. Which, a little bit of a funny situation. I don't know how much that mattered. Or how that would have changed the series. But yeah, now we know that, right? Of course, knowledge, Lamborghini, right? Very, very important stuff. Very funny. Yeah. Anyways, we always learning. We getting studied up, doing our best. Absolutely incredible showing from both decks here. Purple able to make it really interesting. We actually thought that they were gonna come back this previous turn here, which, funny enough, if they were able to block, right? If they were able to block, actually the jamming was gigantic, right? Because, what would have happened? So we would have suspended one thing, right? So let's say we didn't get the Gargle Man, right? And it was just Terrier Man. So if we weren't able to, let's see, what would you have done then? We were at 4 memory, right? We were at 4 memory. We only have 1 level 4. We were at 4 memory. And we only have 1 level 4. So what we would have done, we could have Digivolved to this guy, which would only delete a level 3, right? Oh, we would have been able to play a Lopmon from the trash, though. We would have been able to play a Lopmon, which would have gave us Alliance. So, what would that have done? If we had Lopmon with Alliance, man, I guess we could have gave Mega Gargle Man Alliance, and we would have actually been able to still win like that, right? If we Digivolve to Wendigomon. So we still actually had the game, even without the Gargle Man. Because the jamming was actually really huge there from the Garglemans. Because this card in the security stack could have actually also stopped Mega Gargle Man and overflowed and ended the turn early and passed the turn over to purple as well. Which then purple might have ran away with the game from there. But yeah, we got lucky, and we asked the spirits or the mAtrIx, Lady Luck, able to deliver us the genie right? The Lot Man, since we're talking so much about Lot Man being a boy or a girl. And so, yeah, we would have been able to suspend one of their blockers. We would have swung with the Terrier Man. Then the blocker would have blocked. Or you know what? Man, I guess the only way for them to win, which is so freaking crazy, if Purple was smart enough, is that they would have to not block the Terrier Man. Oh, no, wait. They would have to block the Terrier Man. So, if Mega Gargle Man swung first, the game would have been over, huh? Oh, so if we swung first with Terrier Man, then they would have ran into the 12K in the security, right? They would have ran into the Mammothmon in the security because it was the last card in the security, right? And then we would have swung once on the blocker, and the blocker would have blocked the Gargle Man, and then Gargle Man would have won the game, right? What a crazy situation. Is that how it happens, or how it would work? I think saving the ace or the overflow till the end is correct, right? So yeah, they would have swung with Terrier Man, because actually what would have happened is, if we didn't swing with the Terrier Man first, and we got into the security, is we could have ran into a Baldy Blow, which Baldy Blow would delete a level 5 or lower Digimon. So if we swung with Mega Gargle Man and they didn't block it, and we ran into a Baldy Blow, Terrier Man would have exploded, and then they could have blocked the next attack on Mega Gargle Man. However, again, we had this, and we had the Lopmon that we could have pulled out as well. So this makes us bigger than 12K. We would have been at 13K because of alliance with this. Absolutely crazy. Awesome match. Okay, let's see what was in the shields. So we have 4 shields remaining on this last match. Let's check it out. Oh, Terrier Man. So this is the regular one. The green one is actually from the special pack in the Starter Deck 17. There's a special pack that has 1 card in it. And we got lucky and we got the green Terrier Man. We had a Wendigo Man. And what's next? Gargle Mans. Gargle Man, one of my favorite. The jamming is so fun or so cool. I wanna rock right now. I wanna rock right now. And the last card was a Henry Wong. Very nice. GG's. GG's. Good game. All right. Yep.